I had to dim that screen. It had died last week. Hey, you gotta believe him, Kyle. It's on you.
We good? Okay. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're gonna face the east. We want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine, because the four winds, earth, and all truth and sincerity. With a Mississippi camp, once again, on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of America, man. So we just gonna get into it, man, because prophecy is speaking. And if you're not seeing it, and you're not listening, then apparently the Lord just not dealing with you. You got it, bro.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had he said, and shall he not do? So like, had he said, and shall he not do it? Or had he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Right. So the Lord told us it's gonna be what? Wars, rumors of wars. Spoke on the love of many waxing cold, the sorrows, and we're seeing all these things progress, man. Nations rising up against nation. These other nations starting to hate the whore, who was usually a friend, if you will. What's the right word? A ally. Now they looking side-eyed at America because what scripts go to his looking more stout than his fellow. Trump kind of like, hovering over these other nations and pretty much tell them get down and lay down, man. His way or the highway. And these are allies, man. So eventually, as the scripture goes into, and we're watching Ezekiel 38th chapter, man, unveiled, man. It's being shown, man, that these other nations are getting ready to
hate the whore.
Hate the whore, man. And they're gonna come together to run a train on them, because this devil is just completely wicked, man. He does not, he's have broke every covenant he ever presented, man, even amongst his own people. So, this is what we observe and know when we see the wicked, man, that he is that looking glass that has not wiped out away clean, man. You got it, bro.
Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
So like, bro, read it one more time. So like,
this is Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
If I make a point, going to what you mentioned as far as running a train on it, and because when those missiles begin to be shot, it's going to be continuous, and not to be evil or wicked, but you know how them evil, wicked people doing those orgies, or they be doing that gang bang stuff like in the world, they be like going, it's back to back and just taking turns.
Right.
So when the scriptures goes into how these missiles, not one shall break their rank. So everything's gonna hit this mark, and it's gonna be a continuous flow up into ultimate destruction.
Good. That's beautiful, and that's just the way it's gonna be, man. And a prime example of seeing that's leading up to that with this Greenland situation, man, with the EU and NATO, man. Trump is bucking up against allies again, and that's gonna ruffle some feathers, man. Because if we supposed to be partners, we supposed to be cool. How you gonna just try to tell me what you gonna do with a land that's supposed to be neutral with us, man? So the EU gonna tag team up with Russia. They're gonna tag team up with China. You're gonna have Iran. You're gonna have Turkey. Turkey just sitting back waiting to see, who they gonna get with. But it's written already in Ezekiel 38th chapter, man. Two ball. Yeah. Good.
You do your independent research.
Right. Iran, the Persians,
That makes sense, bro. When you're talking about Iran, because I think that was you going through it. Earlier you were talking about how the Lord has made that a stumbling block or a trap for Esau. Like now he didn't talk so much to where he gotta do something with Iran.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all the way around. Because the EU, they can't wait to war against America by themselves. They got to join these other ones. And the only thing the EU can do that can affect America militarily is shoot nukes. Because America can't wage conventional war. The EU can't wage conventional war against America. It'd be suicide. So the only thing that the EU can do to affect America is shoot nukes. Team up with Russia and shoot nukes over here to America.
Done.
And it's all, like the brother said, it's all gonna start when that devil, all right, make his move with Iran. You know, and that's why Esau can you can tell the devil can feel that shit when he fuck with Iran, this shit gonna go to another level.
Yeah.
And see, all the superpowers of the earth are right there in that region. Like this conflict between the small hats, America, Iran, China, and Russia, them the strongest militaries on the earth.
Right.
So when this shit go, this gonna be different. That's why everybody's so kind of like shit. You know, they okay, let's do it, nigga, let's don't do it. Because this shit, the stakes high with this. This shit here gonna be different.
Yeah.
Because what these nations possess, the destructive power that these nations possess is on another level, man.
Yeah.
You know? So once these devils go with that move, which as you can see, you know, as these devils get closer to the New World Order, they also get closer to war.
Yeah.
Because these niggas finna fight over this New World Order. You know, Esau always fight over his kingdom, man. You got it, bro.
I'm strong.
You
got it, bro.
This is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, right? That's talked about Yahushua coming back to deliver us. This is the point, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahushua, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, whom they have scattered among nations and parted my land.
You got it, bro.
Just to back up
you need to try it
on Yash, and Esau knows what it's all about. That's the reason why he have what that doomsday clock.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He knows that. What about the manual script of Malachi? He even prophesied on the left hand side of 3 major wars, man. So they do know what's at stake, and also they see the prophet.
Even Einstein. Didn't Einstein say that the next war was going to be fought with sticks and stones? Because he understood this next one, this Third World War, was going to be a nuclear wipeout.
So he was dealing with Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
You watched that movie, Oppenheimer. Seen Einstein about that, the nuclear bombs, man. The warheads, man. You know, so Einstein knew, like, shit, when they start fighting with this shit,
that's it.
Yeah, they finna wipe out civilization, man.
Right.
You know, they finna rock some shit, man.
Even I can't remember what brother posted it, man. But what is the doomsday plane? It hadn't been in LAX in so many years. Yeah. And it done landed in LAX, man. Just another sign, man, that things are finna start heating up, man. You know, and I mean, it's beautiful, man. This is the time that we rejoice in, man, to see these things happening. Because, you know, I mean, what else can this society do but go down, man? Constantly going down in the drain, man. The wickedness is continually polluting the earth even more and more. They really tired of humans, man. They ready to bring this digital system, these robots, this technocracy, you know, AI. I mean, humans just gonna be, you know, like animals, man, like pets after a while, because all the jobs pretty much gonna be done by AI. You know, so why would you want to continue living in a society, man, where you're finna be X'd out?
If I may say this,
go.
Just to add on, why don't you want to live in a society where you gotta fight to survive?
Right.
You gotta fight to pay your bills. You gotta fight to not deteriorate. When you see a motherfucker exercising, they're fighting to not deteriorate,
right,
because the food isn't doing what it's supposed to do.
Right.
Fighting to live.
You're fighting to live. So that this can't be life. There has to be another way.
Got it.
And that's where your Yahushua comes in. That's where the kingdom comes in, man.
Got it.
You got it.
You. And what R. Kelly say when he's talking to
I'm fighting
my life, man. Gail, Gail, Oprah's friend. Hell yeah, but that's the average story for Jake.
Right. This is the last opportunity in life, man. Being under the umbrella of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right. Cause was that movie The Matrix? What was that? Zion. That was the last civilization, actually humans that had been tampered with. You know, and this is the house of David, man. This is the only place where safety and the original is gonna be, that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Everybody else tuned in with society. Everybody else depending on the devil. Everybody else is waiting for an answer from a mere human being who is completely wicked, man, instead of turning into the Holy One of Israel, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 9. Remember the former things of old, For I'm the Most High, and there is none else. I'm the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures.
That's it, man. He is. And all his pleasures, man, have been written out from the beginning to the end, man. You know, whether it's going to be these particular rulerships that was going to come up and fall, you know, to the point where we was going to be taken into captivity and brought over to the Americas, to the point where we was going to be, you know what I'm saying, waking up to know who we are, to the point where we are today, where the prophets are preaching and teaching before the fall of this kingdom, man. These things was already preordained through the spirit and power of Yahweh, man. You know, so and he is. That's why this is happening, man, because this is what he wanted to happen.
I got a quick one just to show you this Deuteronomy 32 and 40. I started at 41 and 42 to show you that the Lord had already spoke these things to Ben in the beginning. Because here it is, you in Deuteronomy, and the Lord is already prophesying about nuclear missiles, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to Deuteronomy 32 and 41, it says, if I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold of judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and reward them that hate me. Mm-hmm. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I wet my glittering sword,
because they're gonna look like they're glittering once they're shot upon the United States of America. And if they trust too, America is gonna get their shit off too. But this is talking about the destruction of the wicked. Go ahead, bro.
It says, in my hand take hold on judgment.
And who's his hand? Yahweh Shah. Right? Yahweh Shah is the right hand of the Most High. So he's bringing judgment on behalf of the Most High as well as himself.
And it says, in my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me.
Who are the enemies? Esau is.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about that scripture where I would have war with Amalek. Amalek.
Generation. And also, another scripture going into how he that hate me loves them. And he said he's gonna what? Those who hate him, that he's gonna bring that judgment on, man.
Yep.
Including our people.
Including our people.
That's why y'all gonna fucking die, man.
Yep.
Whatever comes in the next couple of days, good.
Good,
man. You know, because the elect gonna always be preserved, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the South, but whatever comes in the next couple of days, good, man.
Yeah.
This is another Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Hey, I was saying, you see, like Jake, they really got a problem with you.
I got precept for you too.
No, I just listened to Kevin Gates call himself the Lamb of God. Like, what's wrong with Jake?
That
Man?
is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before you just, other words like that. Man.
But how many? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, that's how you go through the spirit. These are those same spirits coming back in the spirit in the process called reincarnation. It said, there's blood beyond it's not true.
Right.
Yeah.
And when Moses went back to their chariot in Mount Sinai, you know, these are the same niggas who's running trains and shit. That's the reason why that's the reason why the Most High was so upset. Because them niggas down there basically was doing wicked, and then they was giving their glory to another god.
Right.
And in the process, they was having orgies and all that wicked shit down there.
So they was playing the Ashton, so they was like little orgies.
Yeah, it turned into a BET music awards down there. You know? So Elder Yashua always gets into a black culture. You know, like you was going into like orgies, but then this is going on now, man. But it's every city in America, Jake is on the same demonic time.
Yep.
That's why it says in Psalm, what's that, 12 and 8? The wicked walketh on every side when the valorous men are exalted. That's why harvest is right. If you look at our people, it's full of degenerates.
Yeah.
Stop me if I'm wrong.
No.
Adulterers, adulteresses, dykes, whoredom, serial killers, can't forget those, gluttoners, transformers, warlocks, flaming moles. That's 2/3 of our people. 2/3 of our people are low lives. So what do you do when you have a nation full of low lives? Put them to death.
Hey, Zabor, that's why with Jeremiah the 2nd chapter, hey, they have got so wicked they can even teach. They have even taught the wicked ones some of their ways.
Yep.
I think that's Jeremiah 2 and 33.
I got one for you.
Sexy Red. You know, chicks like sexy. What they'll do, you have Sexy Red at some party, and she'll be surrounded by a bunch of Edomites, or a bunch of Edomites that had their little receptions or whatever, and they'll play Sexy Red.
Right.
And they infatuated with Eve twerking.
Right.
You see, they infatuated with that shit. Edomite women, they're infatuated, but they know, okay, this is a little black bitch.
Yeah.
But she's a fun girl. She's fun to them.
Megan Thee Stallion got an Edomite man.
Right. A lot of Israelite women.
Oh, you Jake?
Yeah. It's like
Israelite women, they influence the world on how to be whores. Just like Israelite niggas influence the world on how to be niggas. Drill rap, you know.
I got one for you.
Because these inner cities are prisons, my nigga. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me.
And like you showing your actions, man. Like you said, Jake really got a problem with the Howard side. Hey, yeah, about myself. Jake really has a problem with our deliverer. Jake really has a problem with our Neo. You know,
right.
With our deliverer. Because if you're woke, you know, like, man, this we gotta get up out of here.
Right.
This gotta get up out of here, man. All right, go ahead.
They are Sodom's children.
Yo, what side is stupid?
Stupid.
Stupid. Look, every week it's a new TikTok dance. I'm rolling up, Bobby, the son of some bitch. Yeah. Grown fucking man.
And that's the crazy part of the priest of Yasha missed one time. When you look at it, and I really didn't think about it, look, it's a bunch of grown ass people doing a bunch of degenerate, childlike behavior shit, man.
You know what I noticed though, bro? So we like 30, 40 plus, right?
Good.
Well, the social media, it extended high school. So our generation, with the shit we was on, it might have ended after high school.
Right.
Maybe college. But now with social media, you can be a 30-year-old, 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It's still a fashion show. Like, so if you're on social media like that, it's your second childhood. Now you get the fashion show, the likes, the feedback, the clout.
Yeah.
Shit that's supposed to have ended in high school, it extended because of social media.
As a point, if I can add to it, what do they use? A lot of J music on TikTok. And this is the same Babylonian potion with democracy, Christianity that Esau used to spread his witchcraft around the world. Look at our show Speed. Yeah. This nigga is everywhere just pushing all type of filthiness and so on and so forth.
A young NBA young boy was on an interview talking about just do whatever Trump say do. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you know what? That's America's little boy. You ever seen Good Bal Katum? And there was one scene, there was a bunch of little slave Jakes running towards Esau. Like Esau there was his plantation. He had a bunch of little nigga boys running up to him.
He had them dressed up, had a little lipstick on them and stuff like that.
There was another scene.
Oh, okay.
A little freaky scene. But it was like this, I think it was in the beginning. There was a bunch of Edomites running to the master. Like a bunch of puppies running to that's all NBA YoungBoy is. That's their slave master, man.
Yeah.
If Esau favors you and parades you, you clip. He got you.
And he locked in, especially since he got pardoned. So he locked in.
But that's Esau's little Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Esau's little Frankenstein. All right, go ahead, bro.
Gun. Back in Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have no understanding.
Yeah, but you refuse understanding. Because in Proverbs 1, it said y'all laugh. It said y'all are poor wisdom. Brother, get it. Y'all are poor wisdom, man. So it's not that y'all sincerely don't get it.
Right.
Wisdom has been crying out for you since 1969.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It's going to lead into what you want to. This is Hosea 4:6 NLT. My people are being destroyed because they don't know me.
Yep.
Since you priests refuse to know me, I refuse to recognize you as my priest. Since you have forgotten the laws of your power, I will forget to bless your truth.
And I was just thinking about this week, bro. Our nation, our people is really full of degenerates.
Yeah.
It's full of masculine women, feminine men, homosexuals, unruly children, gluttoners. It's just toxic.
And the reason why, because when you go into that term degenerate, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I know it goes into basically to leave the ways of our fathers.
That's exactly what it means.
And go ahead, bro. But see, that's what happens when we get out of bounds, when we transgress. Because transgress goes into to basically
to return, return back.
Yep. So when we transgress and things of that nature, what happens? Now you become NBA young boys. You become dope dealers. You become lovers after of the same flesh and so on and so forth of witches and warlocks. Why? Because we are not doing the will of the Most High.
That goes into the scripture you just brought out. It said that
and now you have a name tag of a fucking heathen, man.
The latter, oh, slot. No, you got it. That latter end said, I would not bless your children.
Yeah.
But that's them same children who are the parents that were saying, crucify him, and let let's blood be on our children, man. That's them same motherfuckers, man.
The same people that said only Caesar is our king.
Only Caesar, yep.
And one thing about these whores and these niggas, they love Trump. You know? And if they don't love Trump, they love Cesare Borgia.
Right.
That's right. And in all honesty, you all love this system.
You all love this system.
You all love this system.
Because it frees you to be a nigga.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I always look at that word. It's one of my favorite words. Degenerate in the free dictionary etymology, it says to depart from an ancestral standard.
Yes, that's right.
D means a way. Degenerate goes back to gene. So departing from the way of the beginning, the ancestral standard. We had an ancestral standard, man.
Transgress goes into when you break that down to step across. Yeah, man.
And see, they thought, we back in the day, we'll look at these particular actors, actresses, rappers, singers, and they look like they living wealthy and good. And in to the blind, unknowing eye, you would think they was really blessed, man. But at the end of the day, they are not blessed. They look like it, but when you with the book of Mark, with the 8th chapter, what about what they did to receive that those particular positions to get that fame?
And then, priest, if I can just add, again, on top of that, the way your contract is structured, you get fucked.
Yeah.
Look at Finesse 2 times. He's crying and pleading because he's been fucked by mom times 2 times. So all these niggas are broken things of that nature. Why do you think these niggas are being podcasted? Because now that's the new way, and I believe in the spirit, that's the last fucking way.
Streaming.
You got Jim Jones, you got Fabulous, you got Mano, and Dave. These 4 of these niggas put together can't even keep the lights on in their building in fucking New York.
Yeah.
Because
but they tell you how much money they make.
That's but you know what? And then when you watch podcast, you can see the failure in that shit. Like you can sense, like, man, this is over with.
It's oversaturated.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then the podcast that I watch is from people who wasn't famous before the podcast. The informative shit, But that goes back to the Ecclesiastes, the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah. And you think about anything when Esau introduced to the world, you gotta get in and get out.
Yeah.
So when Airbnb first came out, it was like a hot wave.
Yeah.
Certain people got rich off of it. Yeah, trends on down the line. Yeah, with
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? You got to get in and get out, man. Or if not, it's gonna become oversaturated.
Yeah.
So, pretty much it's gonna fall and collapse.
It's a term basically denoting premium. Like when your partner give you the heads up on a certain investment, it's like a premium investment, for lack of better words. Okay. That's when you cash in. Right. That's when you invest it. Right. But then, like you said, after that, the oversaturation happens. Yeah, you cash out. When everybody else hops on the wave, it's over with. Because it's not elite anymore. It's not exclusive, man. And it loses its value like them blue pits. Just going back to the South, the hood. I remember I used to be overly obsessed with them damn pit bulls, just looking up on the internet. But now it's not special no more. Everybody and their mama got a big blue pit. This is an example.
With no papers.
With no papers, man. It's all about the paperwork, man. It's all about the paperwork. But
this is Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom power without.
Wisdom is not like a spirit whispering to your ass, or the movie Pocahontas, some old tree talking to your ass, man. All right. No, wisdom is manifested through the voice of the prophets. My voice is to the sons of men. All right. This is a representation of wisdom. We're speaking the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh. All right. We're like in the stead of John the Baptist, the voice of one cried in the wilderness. It's like we're cried in the wilderness. Ezekiel 37, prophesying to the wind. Like Elder Apostle Rakai said last week, we basically prophesied to these tablets. Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passed and goes through all things by reason of her pureness. This is the point. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High.
She is the breath of the power of the Most High. Yep.
And a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her.
It's the live streams. Look how much knowledge, wisdom, understanding come out. It's like a current flow of information, day in and day out.
What stream goes into, bro?
like a flow of current, like movement,
right? Shaping.
Yep, shaping. Yep, like shaking like a person's opinion.
Right, and that's what the prophet's doing on the right hand side, bringing the world back to the standard of Yahweh Shem Shah. But only the elected gonna receive it. And Esau on the left hand side use these screamers to shake their minds to be some form of degenerate within the concept of black culture or to be homosexual.
And that's what that social engineering goes into.
Yeah,
you shaping a person's like the public's opinions. Mm-hmm. It's like a centralized planning. It's like a deceptive tactic. You know.
Mm-hmm. Got precept. This is Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people are going into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
The honorable men are famished, man. But I want to go into something prior. We're influencers. Because you said wisdom was of influence. Yeah. We're influencers. You know, we're the real influencers, man. Yep, just to get into that point, but you can go ahead as a point of life.
Verse 14, therefore, hell hath enlarged herself and opened up her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Yep. And hell goes into death, man. Because plagues are coming to these cities. Plagues are coming to, and people are sensing that there's going to be another shutdown, man. And people are, I have reason to believe a lot of people, in one breath, a lot of Gen Zers and millennials are saying they suffer from anxiety, right? Like the last few years, there's been a trending little imbalance. Like I have anxiety. But on the flip side, I speculate as a man is like, through the spirit, you know something about to happen. Yeah. Your spirit is crying out. That anxiety, you waking up with anxiety, your heart palpitations, you know, that's rooted in stress and other things and other deficiencies. But on a spiritual level, a major shift is about to happen, man.
You can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
You can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
I just watched a video of Jake earlier this week. He was just going to his way, like he feels something in his bones, something like very impending is about to go and happen. Yeah. But he said he just can't, pinpoint it. Right. And, that shows you it's a spiritual pinpoint that you can't do.
So you know something's happening, but you don't know why, you don't know where to go, you don't know where it's coming from, so on and so forth. So you lost. And that's what makes your anxiety heightened. Because basically you can't do a goddamn thing about it.
And it goes into groping into the noonday as well. And because a lot of these people, they trying to find their way.
Yeah.
And that's why they have this stress, they have this anxiety, they feel left behind. They feel like they haven't, they aren't where they want or need to be in life. They're looking at these influencers and these celebrities and these people who are portraying themselves to have the world's goods, but not realizing, like Lamar was going into, these individuals have sold their soul, you know? So for what if a man sell his soul, right?
Yeah, he gained the whole world, lose his soul.
Exactly.
As a point, man, Black Balloon, you sent me a video, he did a video, the guy named Neon, he goes by the so-called nationality of Ishmael, or not Ishmael, but Arab. You know, so he was Ishmael. But anyway, he asked Kevin Gates, would you want to be a podcaster? And as wicked as Kevin Gates is, that's what he told him. He said, no. He said, because all these influencers, they seem depressed. You know, basically, you don't really have no personal time. But then ultimately, it goes into they have to sell their songs. Yep. Because even on that video, they talked about how certain influencers sell their souls. Because, bro, you can't make that type of money. These niggas is really doing so much money. And now they have really hurt even the movie production companies. That's why Kevin Gates told Consinet, like, goddamn, my budget was $10 million to reach millions of people, but then you are Kevin Hart's like it. Kevin Hart said my budget was $10 million to reach millions of people. But meanwhile, you're sitting in your room, your equipment probably costs what, $1,000, but you're reaching millions of people. Millions of people. You got kids just basically just doing bullshit, and the next wave is going into that match.
The online comedians are funnier than the paid comedians. Oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes. I mean, you got Drewskis and all these other niggas. They came from the bottom and sold out, but
Country
Wayne and shit. Like Desi, what's his name? Desi something. Desi Banks. Those little skits be funnier than shit you pull up on Netflix, man. So go ahead, bro.
I was saying that even like a billionaire, he had saw, I think it was Leon in that video. He like Leonardo DiCaprio, he can make like a status. It can only reach like a certain group of people. He said, you meanwhile, they'll reach millions of people all across globally.
Yeah.
You know and I don't understand. I don't think they understand how hot Leonardo DiCaprio was back in the day. The nigga on Titanic.
The nigga on
The
Titanic.
nigga on Titanic in 97, 98.
Yeah.
All the way up to what's it called?
2000s, yeah.
That man had a hell of a run.
He did.
But you put that
Wolf
nigga
of Wall
besides
Street.
Castanet back in the day, or even Speed or Neon, they'll run circles around his man.
Man, that script goes into a time and chance happened to tomorrow. Because look, man, you got Hollywood's theater and you got the World Wide Web.
That's right.
You can't have that reach like that well. Yeah,
Right.
it ain't no reach like that well, man.
Right,
Because like for example, Kevin Samuel, that was just World Wide Web.
That's right.
You know, Charleston White.
Right.
But these dudes were bigger or are bigger than like these faces that we grew up watching.
In a short time.
You watch a Charleston White podcast like what last year, year before, 1 million views. Say Cheese TV. Kevin Samuel, same thing, man. But you hit that I want you to get that precept, bro. I got you.
I ain't have a precept. I didn't have a precept. I had that when you had mentioned about anxiety.
Oh yeah, come on.
I had asked chat, what triggers anxiety. I did get a few of them. Common anxiety trigger. One is uncertainty and fear, not knowing what happened, being life changes, waiting for results, past experience.
If you go to a psychiatrist, he'll give you a diagnosis of GAD, which means generalized anxiety.
But you right here to validate me or correct me. That's a psychiatrist, psychologist. That profession has one of the highest suicide rates.
Yes, sir.
So am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So how in the fuck I'm gonna listen to somebody that your ass got anxiety?
Right.
Your ass got anxiety. Same thing with them doctors.
Yeah, they be fat and smoking outside smoking cigarettes.
And then they'll use Chat GPT to get your diagnosis.
Yeah.
The Google shit.
Yeah. So, but guess what? And I'm gonna say this first: the real healer is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Secondly, man, you take that ashwagandha. If you really got stress, you got that anxiety, you take that ashwagandha, man. You take that it's another one too. Hawthorne comes up. Magnesium, definitely, because a lot of times your ass be short on them electrolytes. So it's because I've been dealing, you deal with you be short on them electrolytes, and that causes heart palpitations. So when I did keto, I wake up with that speed and heart and shit, right? But I realized I had low electrolytes because you use up all your energy from your glycogen centers, and then that water weight leaves, but along with that water weight comes those electrolytes lost. So you take those electrolytes, magnesium, calcium, potassium, and calcium is one more. Magnesium, calcium, potassium. Somebody, huh?
Zinc.
Is that electrolyte?
Yeah, some sea salt too.
But the sea salt has the electrolytes in it because it has those minerals I just named. But if somebody could put that fourth electrolyte on there, yeah. It might be iron. I think it's iron. But yeah, you get that kelp, huh? For electrolytes. Yeah, because the Celtic sea salt. Yeah, the Celtic sea salt. You put a pinch, depending on what your goal is, you put it in that water. But that'll balance you out too, man. We finding out so many deficiencies. A lot of our ailments come from deficiencies. Sodium.
Fluid balance, nerve signals, muscle contraction, potassium, heart rhythm, muscle function, calcium, bones, teeth, muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and magnesium, muscle and nerve function, energy production.
And that was all coming from sodium?
Well, no, I'll just break it down to four. Sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium.
That corrected. Hey, the water how about Hashim Al Shai, man. So you don't have to go to Esau for every little thing. But then it starts in your diet. But I'm not going, let's go back to it.
Back in the common anxiety triggers uncertainty.
Yeah, because uncertainty. You don't know if you're gonna have a job tomorrow. Like even with this snowstorm, right? That means that you might not be able to go to work.
And that's why Yahushua said in the prayer to come back to anxiety, what? Give us this day our daily bread.
Yeah, because the elect move differently. We don't have a 5-year plan. Right. So a lot of niggas are nervous and sad because they got 5-year plans. Well, this is the 5-year plan, man.
6, the 7, the 8,
the 1-year plan, the short-term plan.
And like we say, there's no plan B.
There's no plan B.
So day after day, month after month, year after year, if this is it, this is it.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord changed or not, why should we?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, bro.
now, so also you got things like deal with anxiety. It's a term called the consumer sentiment. It goes to like what consumers feel like their overall state. Like, like the overall state of how consumers feel about the state of the economy and their personal finances. And, so a lot of people are pessimistic right now. The way it goes into Isaiah the 19th chapter within the GNT, the Most High is going to destroy the Egyptians' morale. When you go to the word morale, it goes to like confidence, enthusiasm.
My man, I'm gonna say this right quick. So yeah, Jake, that's a YouTuber, right? His whole thing is he's a time traveler from 2005. He got that little light voice. So he was like, I'm a time traveler from 2005. And he'll be like, today I'm going to go to the mall. So he went to the mall, had his baggy pants like Jabos, tall t-shirt, had that grill in his mouth, fitted cap. He walked in the mall all excited, and he looked to the left and looked to the right. Nobody was in the mall. He was like, man, the mall used to be lit. He was like, what happened? And it was satirical because it was comedy, but he was showing you like this reality. And like you said, that morale is gone, man. There used to be a certain energy over the weekend when it comes to America. Even me being a little kid, little boy, like the mall, arcades, you know what I mean?
Skating rink.
When the girl club would get, my girl club would get loans, we would drive it to Jackson.
Yeah.
All you had to do was just, chill at the mall.
Yeah.
You're going to see somebody.
You're going to see somebody.
Yeah, no part. Yep.
You actually dressed up to go to the mall, to walk around. You dressed up to get clothes. But it was a thing. Even Metro Center Mall. Metro, we had Champs. You remember the 2 for $89 shoes? So the morale of America is low. Arcade. They had a McDonald's now with them. The whole food court was lit, man.
What he say about old folks? Like now, old folks go to the mall to walk around for exercise.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. He said the food court used to be a what did he say?
Be lit. I think he used to be lit.
Then he said now it's a place where you just go and collect your thoughts. He was at an empty mall. I'm like, damn. So in like even North Jackson, right? I'm getting local, right? We used to have a Sam's Club off County Line. There was a TJ Maxx, there was a Best Buy. There was all that in there. Bath and Body Works, TJ Marsh, all that.
Beyond something.
Yeah, Bath and Beyond. Something like that.
Okay, yeah.
You had some called then there was another one too, At Home.
Yeah.
Did they leave?
Yeah.
Because we helped install that shit. But the long story short, yeah. But they all left. That's North Jackson. That's like right across from Richland. So Jackson finna be a ghost town. Highway 80, man. But you know what? You talk to them old heads is like 60, 70 years old, and you let them paint a picture of Jackson back in the 80s and the 70s. That's a whole different Jackson, man. That's a whole different Jackson, man.
I got to experience Jackson like late 80s, early 90s. It was beautiful, man. Not to be so calm.
Yeah.
Jackson was nice, bro.
But because Jackson used to be a city where in the 50s, 60s, 70s, that was really Edomite land. I want to say West Jackson, that was really Edomite land.
That makes sense because a lot of Edomites I know say they was from Jackson. They was born in Jackson and things like that.
Because you look at your high schools, right? If they still exist, look at the yearbook from the 70s and the 80s. Look at that yearbook, their class picture from the 70s and the 60s. No matter how hood the city is, look at the pictures from the 70s and the 60s, Edomites. So Jackson used to be a different Jackson, but the curses kicked in, man.
Yeah. Even down on Fair Street. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Because Jake was still in the Delta. Jake came from the Delta, came to Jackson. This is how Jake left the Delta and went to Memphis.
Jake grew up in that era. He told me what messed it up when affordable housing kicked in.
Yeah.
That's really what messed up North Jackson back in the 80s.
But you know what? And it created slaves, man. If you 100% living off the system, you're a slave. And that gave birth to degenerates. They gave birth to degenerates. But was it more than that, bro? This whole song?
I got a piece.
Going down to it's just a couple to get past experiences, trauma, bad memories, or situations that remind your brain of danger.
Yeah.
Go to Stockholm syndrome.
Yep. And then look, man, something is happening and everybody's reporting it on social media. They was like, man, it's something going on. I can feel it. I feel overstimulated. I have no motivation. I can feel it in the air.
because usually when something happens, right, the animals go crazy, but people, and then people got what they call, is it Zootopia? Or is it Zootopia? And it's like you got animals in the zoo, right? And they'll just be jaded. They'll lose a spice of life. They'll lose a zest for life, man. And that's how people are. They suffer from Zootopia, right? Because the enchantment is getting weak. The entertainment is not keeping them contained no more. They realize they're in a fucking zoo with TVs in it.
The animals, when they be in those cages, the habitats is not natural. So it's like these people, man.
That's why the gorillas will take a dump.
Throw it at them.
And just throw it at the people nowadays.
What does Jake do in prison? They take a shit and throw it at security.
Yeah.
Yep. They'll throw it at CEOs, bro. So because Jake is in the zoo outside of the penitentiary, man. Because it's a saying, a little adventure might hurt, but monotony will kill a man. And it's like going to work, going home, going to work, going home. You work inside of say it again.
I said routine.
That routine they're killing men. You can't afford to take a vacation. You got vacation days, but can't afford to go nowhere. All right, you work inside a box, you drive inside a box, you go home to a box, you watch a box, man. How many boxes do you see? Hey, how many boxes do you see in nature?
And you be so
how many boxes and squares do you see in nature, man? Like that dude 19 Keys was talking in Blue Pill. There was like they created a system that's really outside of nature. The square life.
What was that in when the so-called slaves were freed out there in I forget what part of Texas it was, but they was late with the report, I guess you could say. But when they freed them slaves, they was just, like, what do we do? They just wandering around.
They had no skill.
They had no skill. Yep. They had no knowledge of moving around. They had no idea where they could go live because that was it.
How we gonna get jobs?
Right. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit was in their mental.
That's what I'm thinking.
Homeborn slave. Shout out Gad. Shout out Gad. Our big brother Gad, man. Shout out Gad and Ruben. Because our beloved elder was breaking this down. He was like, they freed Jake or Jake run over from slavery. They'll go to Florida Everglades. So Gad was already living off the land. So it was Gad that brought us in, brought Southern Kingdom in. Gad, Ruben, gave them a plot of land, showed them how to live and survive, man. Because what he got, the Maroons? Benji? Okay, it's a lot. But there's also people that left slavery and they built their own establishments, but a lot of that had to do with Gad and Ruben, man. So, hey, our big brother Gad, man, they knew the earth before we got freed.
You got the nations gonna come over here too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, two something them. 1804, the French Revolution, man. And Jake left Haiti and went to Louisiana. That's why, if you notice, like Jake got that distinctive look down there in Louisiana, man. All right, you got Jake, you got Levi, Judah. You got Gad, the Creoles.
I came across some information. I started posting the chat. When you think about like Mississippi, right? You think about like English and Spanish as the predominant language. Right. Guess what else is up there?
Yeah.
Haitian. Haitian Creole, like 40%.
So what location?
A lot of Mississippi. I don't know, but the dude was from Nicaragua, and he had just broke down everything. It's a lot of Haitians in Mississippi, man. Yeah.
And we got to go back to it, man. The Congo over there in Africa, in that little tribe of men like to dress well. I found out, my bro, come on, man. Hey, but my girl was like, those are Haitians, because I was trying to trace them back, and she interjected, she's like, yeah, those are Haitians, because she like going into the ancestry stuff. Yeah, so she like, yeah, those are Haitians, but they got that rough, they got that Haitian, yeah, but that's Levi, man. Because they already speaking French. But that's Levi, the Congo, man. But I said it to say it's Jake, man. But Jake out there peacocking, man. In prison. You know what I mean? It's like you compensate for not having shit.
Oh, yeah. Got to.
But you had your precept, bro?
Yeah, this is the book of Job, chapter 21, and verse 13 and 14. It says, they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways.
Yep, you want to break that down?
Yeah, going to see how y'all talk about these people practically are lovers of this world, but they don't have the goods of this world.
Nope.
And they're going into to dire straits of chaotic thoughts, intrusive thoughts in their mind, and they want it so bad and holding on to
it. Is it just me? And I could be tripping, but when they install 5G towers, that's when another shift happened. Like, because around the scamdemic, they installed 5G everywhere. but things felt less authentic then. Because I was talking to Edomite, he was like, ever since COVID, ever since 2020, I can't keep up with the years. I get the years mixed up. I used to be good to backtrack years. I was like that too. Now I get my years mixed up. But it feels like ever since they installed 5G, it's like a shift happened again. The existence feel even more different. Not, yeah, when you watch videos of movies from 2005, it's like that was a different world.
The phone company out there in Europe, he had opened up a box, and it had the C on one side, and it had 5G. So it works interchangeable together.
Yeah. If 5G is so fucking normal, why do they camouflage it inside of fake trees?
I heard that they want the system to be ran on 6G.
You heard what Trump said about the 6G, what it be see through your skin. You know, so who knows how he gonna be penetrating? They gonna penetrate with.
Yeah, that 6G is so strong that actually you want to see your doctor, he will appear in a hologram format.
But you know what?
That's right.
That's gonna be the charagma.
Yeah, that's it.
Because the charagma, you probably be able to have a hologram in front of your face.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all would put those VR glasses on.
I haven't,
bro.
VR, virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
Yeah.
You go to the Apple store and you put them virtual reality things on, bro. It's like you right here. Like it's crazy. I'm talking about, it feels so real. You can. It's like whatever you see, you can feel it and touch it. That's why that whole metaverse and that simulation of life.
Yeah.
Just pick one day to go out there. Hey, Jay gonna try to get you to do it anyway. Cause he wants you to buy. It's like $5,000.
Is it?
But yeah, bro, it's crazy.
But it's crazy because they're trying to give you a virtual reality, and you stuck in there. Meanwhile, you some bitches doing the real world.
Yeah, because he robbed you. But
That's what they want you.
Zootopia. He giving you all these little gadgets inside your little prison cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't going nowhere.
I done seen niggas get their kids on TikTok, and then all you gotta do is take off the glass and live the same life.
Yeah, bro. It was a rhinoceros walking by me, and it make you jump.
What you do, bro?
It jump.
Yeah.
And they show you a scene. You on a hike. You hiking. You know, hiking with your brothers, and then now we got this crack in the mountain. We got to jump over. So you look over the ledge. Yeah, I'm talking about the shit is real. I'm talking about the shit. We there, man.
Let's go. Hey, that charagma is gonna integrate it.
Exactly.
The charagma is it's gonna be a great integration.
That's seal.
Come on, man. Let's see it.
Revelation 13:16 said he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor.
If I could just break down the heat, if you think about that, heat is actually talking about the nobility of Edom.
Yep.
Because they control this entire system. They control the beast, right? They control all these other countries. Those are the heat. That's the heat. The heat is formulated to those international, those 13 international bankers, bro.
The water for let me use the charger. Water for that tincture too. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is good for digestion, as you know. It also lowers blood sugar.
So it's not like what niggas bring out years ago. All nations, something like that.
All social class. And then when you go into that term conflict, it goes into required. What is synonymous with required or a requirement?
When they collapse the dollar, everything's going to transfer to a digital system.
Yeah.
Or if you can maneuver this system, that's how you go have to move.
And that's a mandate. A requirement or calling is a mandate. It's synonymous with a mandate.
It says rich and poor, free and bond.
I think he said combine it with that beetroot powder.
Even define the rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, all social class, everybody.
Just back a B right here.
Yeah, I saw the little lightning hit it.
Heart and their foreheads. And once you go to the Greek word for foreheads, it goes to metapod. Like meta,
Yep.
It says referring to the space between the eyes, and is used in the Bible to symbolize divine ownership.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a fucking hologram inside your head, and then what it is, he's gonna perform miracles through the charagma. So if you had any neurological disorders, it's gonna be corrected. Paraplegic, dementia, you can't see shit. Yeah. You're gonna be able to see with the charagma.
Because you remember years ago, we always talked about it being something like the Project Blueprint.
Project Blueprint. Yeah.
But now, hey, Esau Edom, his technology, man.
Yeah. But he still might bring back Project Blueprint.
Just enhanced.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might have Cesare Borgia in the sky.
Yeah, with lightning strikes behind and all type of wild stuff.
That's that Project Blue Beam. But this right here is internal. It's gonna be inside your fucking hard drive, man. So, hey, but it's gonna. They say he caused all small and great, free or poor. A lot of the masses is gonna be taken by because of this the miracle in it.
Yeah.
The hologram, the virtual reality, the metaverse, the credit system, all that shit gonna be integrated in it, man. That's what an iPhone and a smartphone is. It's gradualism into the charagma. You can count your steps, your heart rate, all that shit.
Tap to pay.
Tap to pay.
Put you in a position for a sense of comfort again.
Yep. Get your normalcy back.
So this nigga trying to make every human being to be like a walking QR code.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's why Yuval Noah Harari, he's like an advisor of Klaus Schwab. He always kept talking about hackable humans. How the way of the most high things that sort. That's over with.
I got you, bro. As a backhill for hackable humans, this is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Yeah, your legacy, your kingdom. That's your all of these things, all these things happening in the planet Earth. It's the engender, the NWO.
And when you go into that term, just to back up the foreign Z houses, it goes into bayah, bayah, and it goes into also human bodies. Meaning what? That shit.
Immortal life.
Immortal life. That's how else can their houses continue outside of the legacy things of that nature? Yeah, Revelation 13 and 16. Yep. This man wants what we have common, man, immortality.
And the serpent always envied that, because going back to the garden, he said you'll be as gods knowing good and evil. Then going back to the Tower of Babel, the whole thing was to reach into the heavens. So man has always had a desire to be godlike. To avoid death.
Remember, because that's what the tower was for. This time we're gonna build bigger and better.
Yeah.
And this time, if the Most High floods this motherfucker,
we're gonna survive.
We'll be so high up in the sky.
Wow.
That basically we'll avoid death.
Yep.
So go ahead, bro.
So Esau Edom took that concept in these last days.
Yep.
That's why he's gonna dig into the earth. And he's gonna fly above the heavens. He'll fly into the heavens to try to escape that judgment.
He's stupid though, because he didn't look at the previous example. It got confounded.
But
that
you know,
NWO got confounded. So how much more your NWO?
But your demons lied to him.
Demons.
And on the
right hand side with the angels, our power.
Yeah.
You know, they fucking with them too.
Yeah.
So he says Isaiah 47 chapter, they should be weary the multitude of their counsel.
But you know what? But even the demons, they're out on our side too.
Yeah, right.
They're Baphomet, and they work for us too.
Mm-hmm. Strong spirits of delusion on them.
Yeah.
They know it's over, but in their mind, they just can't accept it.
Yeah. Hey, because Esau Edom knows that the Most High is going to flood this place by fire. Yeah. That's going to be the next destruction.
Yep.
And how does he know it? His escape route is to do what? Fly.
Yeah.
Above the destruction.
Yeah.
And then his other escape route is to do what? Stake out, dig into hell in an underground bunker, and he has 5-6 years of canned goods to eat off of.
Hey, and he also knows he's gonna have to fight against Yahweh Bahashim al-Shai, because what he make movies about? Independence Day.
Yep.
Then he has a space military now. So like you said, he know these things, but he's making an effort to counter it. He's making an effort to counter it, man.
And that's the balance of the Most High love that y'all brothers get into it, because as demons fucking with us, our angels on the right hand is fucking with their multitude.
And you know, and I believe angels are fucking with people that's fucking with you.
Yeah.
If you got adversaries in your life, you got antagonists in your life, you got people that's vexing you, best believe weird shit is happening to them, man.
Hell yeah.
Because angels on the left hand is shaking shit up for you, through Yahweh Bahashim al-Shai.
Don't get caught on that. Yeah. Go to the Most High.
That's it. That's the
Hey, go to that.
I'm writing names on my holiday.
Yep. hey, go to your closet. And set them prayers up, man.
Yeah.
Because the angel wants to serve you. How about you?
Yeah.
That deals with your faith, man.
Yeah. Hey, because I always say, the same way you pray for yourself, man, you gotta pray curses on people too.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, because there's a balance in everything.
I tell on everybody.
Prophets of old did it.
That's right.
I tell on everybody.
Hey, and when you put curses, hey, I say this too. Don't put curses unless you're gonna stand on it.
Yeah.
Because you might be mad at somebody and put a curse on them, and then they go back to the spirit world. Now you feel fucked up. So only put curses on people that you know you're gonna stand on, man. You know what you get yourself into. We're activated. We have access. As long as we're in this truth, we have access to the Heavenly Father.
And he honors.
He honors it.
He honors.
He honors it. So if you pray that prayer, make sure it's for somebody that you know when it's that is granted, you good.
And if I can say just a testimony, what the elders are saying, yeah, make sure. Because somebody had ran over some shit in my yard some few years back, and I put curses on whoever did it. My daughter had an accident. Come to find out it was her.
Damn.
So the Lord spared her. But
Yeah.
he showed me he ain't fucking around. So like the elders are saying, know who you doing it to and stand on it.
You remember that count?
About his daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you are.
Yeah, he said the first person that I see, you know, I'm gonna sacrifice him to the Lord. You know, I can't remember the count right off.
Oh, Gideon?
I think it was
with
Gideon.
his daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter ran out to him. He said,
Yeah.
"Oh my
Yeah.
God."
Yeah. Yeah. And you know that little comedy saying, like, this is how your parents were with you, and this is how they were with your grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents, when it came to you, that was real aggressive. Right. When it came to the grandkids, they were a little more tender. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Old Testament Most High. Hey, that was a different Most High, man. Alashaya, man. Not saying that he's not that same power, but now we're under Yahweh Shai. Right. You know?
But he wanted back, though. He want that title back.
Yeah.
And that's what we come into when he destroys Esau, man. He will be known as Alashaya, which is another title for himself, and his real name is Yahweh.
He's going to transfer him to Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
The sequel. You know, like father, like son.
Go ahead. You got it.
This is Sirach 21, verse 5. A prayer out of a poor man's mouth reaching to the ears of Yahweh Bahashim.
The elect.
We're the poor man, but we're rich in faith. Right? Revelation 2:9, what the scripture says, for you, I know your poverty and tribulation, but you are rich. Meaning, well, we have this spiritual wealth going into this knowledge, the wisdom knowledge of the Most High. And how does these prayers goes into the Most High, or gets back to the Most High? Hence the angels, man. What's that scripture talks about?
33.
What was that?
Depth of the riches.
Right.
The wisdom and knowledge.
Right. But his angels also talks about how they go back and forth. I think Raphael said that to was it to Tobit or Tobias? He goes back and forth with the prayers.
Yeah, going back to Revelation. How those incense goes back to the prayers.
Yeah.
And Raphael, he kind of manifested it through what he said.
That's right.
He sent those prayers back to the Most High.
That's what I was looking for.
And then I also show you Tobit's, everything Tobit did, it was being recorded. Because Raphael was like, all those good deeds you was doing, we took that back to the Most High. Because I think Tobit means Tawabia, like he's good or something like that, something to that effect. But all those, you gotta study Tobit. All right.
Tobit 12 and 15. I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One.
And what did it say in Revelation? How those incense represents the prayers of the saints?
This is Revelation chapter 8 and verse 3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints on the golden altar which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High out of the angel's hand.
Hey, Kahalam, like how about my side? But hey, man, those prayers of the elect, and you sisters too, they go up to the Most High, man.
Right.
All right, it's some elect sisters in this truth, man.
Right.
If you continue, you're the Abba willing, you're the hopefully elect. You're the elect, man. If Abba willing with it, like I don't know if I'm the elect, I'm the hopefully elect. Right. But the point is, everything we do, it's been recorded. But everything you devils do, and you 2/3, and now, the Most High is about to collect.
I got a quick one.
Let's go, bro.
It's just a back up.
Okay.
But it says in Revelation chapter 4 and verse 4 and 5, and round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crowns of gold.
Yep.
And out of the throne proceeded lightnings and thunderings and voices, and there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of the Most High.
Yep.
That's the same thing Tobit was talking about. I mean, it's like
Raphael
was talking about in the book of Tobit.
Yep.
He was one of the 7 archangels who presents the prayers from the elect to the Most High Yahweh Shai.
But they say this the book of Sirach is not real, Apocrypha not real. It's all connected, man. All right. But they go just, man, we're being watched, man. That's why we know, we don't know which one it was, but we know angels didn't walk past the camp.
I got one more, bro. Let me get Revelation 8 and 4. It says, and the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High. How about Shem Shai out of the angel's hands?
It came back,
okay.
But Raphael was presenting those prayers back to the Most High. So this should be a faith booster, knowing your prayers are not in vain. The Most High doesn't leave your messages on delivered, and they don't even say read.
Right.
You just delivered. Like
right.
He reads it.
Like what was that we was talking about a while back? We was talking about how the prayers of the wicked don't even make it off the ground.
Yep.
You know,
abomination.
God,
that's 2/3, man.
Yep.
That's why the Most High gave you the name Chester Boys. He gave you JC, man.
And that's the reason why they have to go to the left hand to get blessings. Because the Most High is not dealing with them on the right hand side.
Yeah, so they say, shit, Satan hear me.
Yeah,
Satan listen to me.
Let me sacrifice something. Let me do something for myself. Let me drink urine or eat semen or something.
Hey, and what that dude Finessa talking about, he said, fuck God, man. He said he cast me down from heaven.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So these people love Satan, man.
That's right, bro.
These people got a problem with Yahweh Shai, bro.
But you know what? Hey, after we get these collection of scriptures, I want to brother hold Sirach 39, because death is coming to our people.
Death is coming to you.
Hey, ICE works for the Most High.
Right.
ICE agents work for the Most High.
We ain't talking about vanilla ice.
We ain't talking about vanilla ice too, man.
Hey, because what they doing, they reaping havoc and they're causing vengeance.
Yep.
So the Most High does what? He said he created vengeance.
Yep.
You know?
The spirits of vengeance.
Hell yeah.
Spirits of vengeance.
Yep.
Right, you know? We say he's gonna have them come against what? A hypocritical nation.
Right.
2/3 of these people right here.
Yep.
And so back in Sirach 21:5, a prayer of a
there be spirits created for vengeance.
To the ears of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
We gave you beautiful precepts through the Spirit on how these prayers are transported. Go ahead.
And his judgment cometh speedily.
Right, his judgment from what? From those prayers. So if the Most High has honor for you, and basically you are an apple with it, if you're an apple of the Most High's eye, what he's gonna do? He's gonna basically bless you, man. So whatever you pray for, he's going to do that for you. But like Aki was saying, if you know you're gonna do it, you stand on it, man. You stand on it.
And pray to Yahweh Shai that he strengthen you to deal with these spirits, man.
Yeah.
You know the most powerful trait is just being a spirit.
Yeah.
It's saying in Revelation 18:4, how for America's sins have reached into heaven. How Yahweh Bahashim Shai remember her iniquities. I think the word remember goes to like to make call of, to make mention, and to keep whole in memory. How is that? First and foremost, by the lowest aerial phenomenon, the angels, you know, they're reporting these or the good and the bad, what's going on. They transferring into Yahweh Bahashim Shai. And also the groundsmen of Yahweh Bahashim Shai, the prophets, who are crying the sign for all the abominations done within the midst thereof. The Lord is hearing our cries. So you see how everything's been moving speedily. When you see the brothers doing the videos daily, you know, you see that vibration in Yahweh Shai going out.
Making the time short.
Yeah. Everybody now you see on the videos on YouTube, on social media, they keep talking about how time is speeding up like crazy.
You got your cell phone on?
Nose right there.
Okay, come. I
Just
checked my YouTube videos from my phone.
20.
It says my last video was done 2 months ago. Like, it doesn't show my recent videos.
And curse not the rich in thy
You got it.
bed
Once you hit your live,
for
it's
a
gonna show
word
it's gonna
of
show
the air
one day
shall
ago.
carry the voice, and that which
Okay.
When you hit videos now, they update.
shall tell
It's
the
on
matter.
the videos
So
recorded
who's
with your
that?
phone.
The angels.
Oh,
Read that latter part again, bro.
got the water.
And that which hath wings shall tell the
Go back to
matter.
the bird.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start it up.
Go ahead.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 20. Curse not the king, no, not in thy thought, and curse not the rich in thy bedchamber.
Go ahead.
For a bird of the air shall carry the voice.
And that bird of the air that should carry the voice
It's an angel.
is an angel. So we have angels amongst us right now. Like if the Most High opened up our third eye, we'll see nothing but angels, man. Chariots everywhere.
And that's why, you know, also when you repent, you have to repent for your whispers, for your murmurs, and for your thoughts. Like the shit you don't really like physically commit out, you know, because an angel can take that intrusive thought or the ill will thought that you have, you know, and you have to what they say, shake the devil off, you know.
That's why Job said, "I have not sinned with my mouth," because them thoughts, man. Hey, your mind when it's idling, is evil.
Because he knew he was sinning.
Say it again.
It can manifest it.
Yeah.
Y'all can manifest your action.
And Job knew he had sinned against the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, how you be like, you're like, man, damn, man.
Yeah, with my mouth I haven't sinned, but it's a whole theater inside your mind. You be thinking the most wicked shit. You'll dream the most wicked shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you know, and whatever you focus on becomes your reality. So, hey, that's why I said I would meditate on this word day and night. See, in the kingdom, we don't have to force being in the spirit. We don't have to put effort into being in the spirit. But now you gotta put effort. You know.
For a bird of the air shall carry the voice, and that which has wings shall tell the matter.
So so the Most High has a surveillance system on earth at all times, 24/7, and those are the angels, man.
His eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun.
Right.
And those eyes are the angels of the Lord. That's why when you look up in the sky and you see those moving, speeding balls of light, sometimes they stay stagnant in one place. Sometimes they move vertically, horizontally, and sometimes they zoom on by. You know?
Reappear.
They can cloak into a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's an actual cloud.
Or they can walk down the street.
Or if you're at home, if you feel a cool presence go by you, hey, that's the angel on the right-hand side. And if you see like them black streaks, like out your peripheral, those are them demons.
They start rebuking.
You gotta start rebuking, man.
Start rebuking Shaitan, Satan, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Hey, you see a swarm of flies too.
That's right.
A swarm of flies roll up on you.
Yeah.
That's because he came as Beelzebub. You look up Beelzebub, it's like a swarm of flies. Lord of the Flies. But that's Satan manifests himself as like a swarm of flies.
And them damn crows, them black crows.
Yeah. Yeah, it means it signifies. Yeah. And yeah, you see them vultures, they got their ominous presence. They posted up on top of a building. It's like you can hear the silence. You know, but it's like a sign of death, man. But it's gonna be death in these cities, man.
When that movie came out in the 70s, 80s, called The Birds. I've always touched on that.
Which one? Spirits of Vengeance?
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Our birds are coming attacking people. You know, they're showing our foreshadows what's coming to America.
Because really they're gonna be eating on a corpse. And the reality of that, people are gonna be dead out here. And see, Esau has snared you into a form of individualism and not trusting the next person. So in the times to come, that's gonna be your worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Hey, that wasn't the video where it's going to how crows attack people. You're gonna be the one you see where they be attacking them. But they say crows don't forget, man. So you can be gone for a week, 2 weeks, come back. If that crow see you, he'll still remember your ass, come after you, man. And he'll communicate with his fellow crows, and they'll come at your ass, man.
I googled that crows are intelligent.
Man, I done seen where they put them in like little mazes and shit.
Yeah.
They'll figure out how to bring a stick out.
Oh yeah.
You know how to get the food. Yeah, they pretty they can say intelligent to a certain degree.
Yeah,
What we call The Birds that came out in 1963.
Damn.
Hey, this is Proverbs 15:3 in the NLT. The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shah is watching everywhere, keeping his eye on both the evil and the good.
And his eye are the angels. So you have the first king was Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shai. That's the first. That's the original king, the Ancient of Days. So he already has that surveillance system. Esau just imitates the Most High surveillance system, man.
And if you have a creation, ain't you gonna kind of keep eyes on it? If you're
That's right, right.
You know, and all things was created by him and for him, man. So of course he's gonna keep his eyes on it, right? You know.
Hypocrite people.
Short-lived Jake. Short-lived Jake.
2006.
Yeah, that's Sirach 39.
I got you.
Because the Most High is about to start. He's already doing it. But when people die in the earth, that's judgment. Yeah. Whether it's Elam, Ham, you know how many people die a minute on earth? Die every minute? Yeah, Google will give you a rough estimate. I think thousands a minute die on the planet Earth. But in America, man, the Most High is about to dispatch, man. Let's go.
This is Zephaniah 25. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light.
Because iniquity goes back to inequity. So people who die is equity to unalive them. When you get in an accident, that's equity. Even if you're in this truth, it's equity. It's righteousness because it's judgment. People think that the Most High is just this spirit of love. No, the Most High is an actual judge sitting on a throne in the spirit world, dispensing. Like this song with Nate Dogg, Warren G, I had to regulate. The Most High is actually regulating the earth. with spirits.
I got you.
Okay. Like I say, and you can shorten your time because scripture goes to dishonor your mother and father. So if you just being a complete wicked nigga in the world, the Lord ain't been like, you know what? Fuck it. I was gonna give him 3 years, but I'm gonna give him like 3 more seconds. You know, and flip the damn car on your ass.
Isaiah 3rd chapter talks about how you should eat the fruit of your doom.
Gun.
Your action.
It's heavy. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Sore strokes, impact, gruesome accidents, man. Freak accidents. 6 kids die in a house fire, man. That's the vengeance of Yahweh Bahashim Awashai. Those sore strokes.
Sore strokes.
I think the movie called Frailty, the apostles put us on years ago.
That boy had a stroke.
The apostles put us on there years ago. The Most High used that man to cast out judgment to evil people. But hey, that vengeance is coming from the Most High.
What's that old song back in the day? I know you remember. I've been stroking.
Yeah, that's the fucking stroke.
Yeah.
That's a sore stroke, man. So look, we have righteous perspective. So when we see havoc in the earth, we'll feel sorry for people like that.
Hey, like you read an article how a pit bull has done mauled the fucking face of their owner. That's that sore stroke that's spoken of.
It's going into it right there. It's not a pit bull or beast.
And who possessed that beast? Those angels. It's angels that possess those animals or whatever and cause that sore stroke.
Hey man, the best place to be, I'm gonna take this from Elder Yashawam in the spirit. It's this truth.
Isaiah 91.
Psalms 91. Psalm 91. The safest place to be is this truth. Fuck the money, fuck all that, man. Because we got a hedge.
Hey, and for those like proud women who are having that saying, like they'll rather be
with a
in
bear,
the woods and a bear than a man. Hey, y'all about to see me outside gonna test that theory again. Y'all gonna get tested on that. Every last one of y'all, Lord willing, gonna get that chance to prove yourself.
And they furthermore they said than a so-called black man.
More reason, guys.
But it's a movie on Netflix. I think it's called Back Something. But it was a couple. The dude took the chick out there to get engaged. He was gonna propose to her and everything out there. Some way he got lost. They left the guy, he got lost, and it was a bear tracking them for days. Man, that bear attacked that dude, man. I mean, he fucked him up. I think it was based on a true story, but he bit that nigga on his thigh. That's that main, I forgot the name of that vein in the thigh. But he rushed out, man, there was blood every fucking way. And you mean to tell me you hoes rather be with a bear than Jake?
But you know why women say that?
From the scriptures?
They don't know the scriptures, and Esau gave them such a normalcy that they don't know how it is to live outside that normalcy. So the reason it's not natural for a woman to literally be independent. It's not natural for a woman to get out her house, go into a car, go into a store, go to the ATM machine, go back into a car, go back into a home. That's not normal. Because you're spoiled. So a man can easily, a 12-year-old can pick you up and haul you away. So we're coming into a time where your safety is going to be out the window.
Because you know the scriptures say it's better for a man to dwell at the corner of a rooftop than in a house with a
brawling woman,
a brawling quarrelsome woman. So they try to flip it on us, talking about I'd rather dwell in the wilderness with a bear.
Yeah,
some so-called woke women who want to act like they know. I know the Bible too.
No, but you know what? You're about to find it. You about to learn the Bible. That's right. You're about to learn judgment according to the Bible. Because what happens is nobody likes you, Eve. Nobody want to tolerate you. You're not compatible. Your puzzle don't fit anybody's piece anymore. So when the shit hit the fan, you're gonna be the last type. You're gonna be the last woman that's helped.
All Esau's doing is use you for a pawn, and then when they do deal with you, it's on some down low shit. They just want to fuck you and leave you.
Yeah, there's some throwaway.
Esau got fetishes.
But that shows you how cold and how about Shemashah is, because he put that spirit upon you. Like out of all animals you can choose, you're gonna choose a bear.
Yeah.
You know, the way in Isaiah 66:4. I just gonna choose your delusions.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring all your worst spirits upon you.
And then the book of Amos goes into that as well.
I got it right here.
Yep.
Can I bring it out right quick?
Hey, spirit's not gonna save you in a time of trouble. Them spirit guys ain't gonna save you in a time of trouble. JC is not gonna save you in a time of trouble, man.
You hold into witchcraft too, man.
Yeah.
Y'all be with that sage and all that shit. Y'all deal with them y'all deal with the most out of the side.
Yeah, them charts, them palm readers.
They really into that. They really, especially Eve.
Calling that black magic, white magic, bitch, you a witch.
Hey, the last, what you say, 15 years, 20 years, something shifted, man.
I said a lot of them left the church.
Yeah. I said the past 15 years, that's been a shift. This is a different Eve, man.
What about these e-bikes out here a couple years ago? They were Sage and Jackson and shit. I'm on Christians.
And they really tapped in with Sage. And you got it, bro.
Squad got a real
okay. Amos 5 and 19 NLT. In that day, you would be like a man who runs from a lion only to meet a bear.
Yeah, there goes your bear.
Tupac had a song called "I See Death Around the Corner." This is some real life final destination shit. You leave out of one situation, escaping death, just to be met by death in another situation.
And even on a carnal level, men can eventually shake the normalcy of society. They could escape they could shake the comforts of society, tap into survival mode, because you actually hardwired to go into that hunter mindset.
You know why? Because man goes into champion.
Yeah.
Champion means a fighter.
Yeah.
In life, we're supposed to fight. Right. So it's within our nature, our DNA, like you say, because how we're moving around, we were supposed to be living like this.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be on some old anxious shit where you walk around with small on the edge. Yeah, you on the edge and shit.
Yeah, come on, eating 3 big meals a day, playing a video game, watching bullshit on TV. All right, that's eating cereal. Nah, that's not a man. And that's why the estrogen level so high, niggas. Testosterone is so low in men. But when the society collapse, men gonna go back to their actual default settings, man.
And the ones that don't,
they're gonna die. Because what is Esau teaches you evolution, right? Well, we're here because we're the descendants of people who had stronger genes that can adapt. So we're here because of people based off Esau's science. You're here because your forefathers could adapt in danger. The people whose genes could adapt, they died. Exactly. So we're the descendants of survivors. Then furthermore, we're the descendants of the Jakes that survived the slave trade. The Northern Kingdom, they're the descendants of the Gad and Reuben that survived that genocide. So we're the strongest of the strong.
And that's why the angels marvel.
Yeah, come.
You know?
Come. And ultimately we have the Most High, but a woman, she's still gonna have a fucking menstrual cycle. You know what I mean? She's still
gonna have a mood swing.
She still can't do push-ups.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You proud for American. I would say you proud for American way. You already don't know. Well, how about your chance at school? You think about like these women, these modern women, they cleave what? Up to the cities. To Metropolis, like Mother City. You know, they always talk about they live that soft life. You know, so you really don't have no inkling of a clue what you how about your chance.
And that's how you're supposed to be. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you're supposed to desire that soft life, but you're supposed to desire that soft life underneath a righteous man that have you in order.
So, you know what? But y'all give us pseudo feminism. I'm sorry, y'all give us pseudo femininity.
No, we ain't know.
What?
That's how to pay the bill.
Yeah. When y'all wanna,
that's when you want the man to leave.
I'm really be submissive. They on their back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's really on time. They really be submissive.
Because we know how
you have to pay for it to do that. Your own woman, you gotta do extra to get her on her back.
Yeah, she finna reward you with some coochie that she gave to the streets for free.
Right.
I'm gonna give you some later. Like, you gonna give me some? But the point is, it's fake soft life, man.
Yeah.
It's like I've been dug out by the streets, now I need help. Soft life, man. We know how you get down by the time you're 30. It's like, nigga, you need help. Your biological clock ticking, or you just broke, or both. Now you're gonna hit you with the soft life. That's why they bashing men for not wanting to go 50-50. No, they bashing men because they want to go 50-50. But look, you've been dug out by the streets. Now you want to settle down and want a man to pay for everything.
Did y'all see that Cameron? When his old chick was airing out their business. Man, y'all checked out like 47 minutes. But she was one scene on there, and she was basically saying that he never invested into her. And like he told her, I mean, like, you know, relationship is one thing, but business is business. Why am I going to give you $25,000 on a bad investment? But she was so confounded in, you supposed to be my man, I'm giving you my body. And so Cameron was like, yo, do you got a boyfriend now? She was like, do you have a girlfriend? He said, no, but at the same time frame, I'm not asking nobody to provide and protect me.
Right.
Protect me, and that's what she wanted from him, but she wanted on her own terms.
She was in nursing school since like 2019.
Shit.
She started a business so she could pay for her nursing school.
What, that don't even sound.
So that's why he said it was a bad investment.
But you know what though? You know what the Most High is giving men the last decade, 15 years? Freedom. You get peace.
It's a different spirit on these niggas now.
Yeah.
They call it single man epidemic right now.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Hey, the other thing they got, it's gonna manifest, man. Another question about would they rather live on the planet with all women and no men? And they'll say, yeah, it'll be great. But see, but women, they just speak without thinking and having logic, man. So what? The planet gonna be ready-made already? All the buildings, the hotels, and all that shit.
It's gonna be a house in Jacob Trump.
That's it. And they getting in there. Because when they ain't got no men around, like brother the elder saying, when Jacob Trump hit, it's gonna be like a world with no men. So they're gonna have to pave their own way.
Long in the sea of man.
Oh yeah, but you can bring out your scripture.
Yeah, I got two real quick for you.
Yep.
This is going back to Sirach 39 and 28, and then I'm gonna jump to Proverbs 16 and 4. Yep. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance."
Yeah. Oh, my bad. You got these grapists out here, man. Yeah. These niggas in prison got demons building up on them over years. Yep. You in that jail cell, just constantly getting built up off demons, man. Yeah. Doing all type of push-ups and jail workouts with demons and sick, twisted scenarios playing out of your mind, man. Picked up testosterone, man. And they're gonna let you loose.
Yep.
This society collapsed.
Yeah,
these people don't have access to medication. Yeah. You know, they're gonna be out here like loose.
Oh yeah, schizos and stuff.
You got to think about a lot of these men in jail or in the ground behind a weapon for the most part. So
yeah.
Hey, man.
And now they have a personal vendetta against all of them.
Yeah.
He's not making any better. They keep talking about they don't need no man, the videos on social media and stuff like that. So that's like keep going to these Jake's countries, man. Look, just modern men in general.
Man.
We internalize it. Jake internalized this shit. Fuck you.
It says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time.
That's time of the incident. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. So if that angel is summoned to possess that pit bull, and for that pit bull to attack that woman, that's what it's going to be. Or this little kid gets decapitated, that's what it's going to be.
You had a member from the show Nickelodeon's All That. She was a later member. We didn't grow up watching her. She's like a later member. But anyway, she ended up back on the streets out there in New York. I think it was New York, like kind of homeless and shit. But she ended up getting hit by like 2 cars recently. Like, and it's like, and they reported it's like a gruesome death, man. So, hey, because you know, in America, it's almost like a woman is untouchable. So when you hear about that judgment, it's like, damn, that happened. Hey, the Most High don't spare women. You know how hard a pit bull bite is? Man. And also,
1,200 pounds of pressure.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's one of the hardest pounds of pressure in a dog, man. It's a pit bull bite.
Don't let go.
I was gonna say they don't let go, man. And then you know what? Those dogs get possessed. Yeah. Those dogs get possessed, man. Go ahead.
And it says in the time of destruction.
Why does it say the time of destruction? Because the Most High gives out a judgment, and there's a time for that judgment. Where does it said the spirit's credit for vengeance? Whose vengeance? It's the Most High. This is the power that we pray to. This is the power that we fear.
And that time frame is accurate. So whenever that incident starts, all the way to the very end, that's the time frame when it's supposed to happen.
Slack. You know?
And the same way that time period to where he had the angel go out and slaughter Israel.
Yeah.
With that sword.
When King David looked up and he saw him.
Because those angels are very hasty to please the Most High.
Exactly.
That's why the King David say, I delight after the law of the Most High, after the inward man. Because it's the angel, you're an angel inside this body, which is a chain of darkness. They're free from the chain of darkness. They're not bound to the flesh.
And would it say they love or desire to do his good pleasure?
Yeah.
Something of that nature.
We'll put Psalm 103:20. Bless you, Yahweh, you his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
They hearken and they do it happily, man. They're overly zealous to do it. You know?
They overdo it.
They overdo it, man.
You gotta stop it.
They gotta stop them, literally.
Like you said before, the Most High like literally had to stop that angel.
Yeah.
He's gonna wipe out everything.
Come on, man.
God. And it says in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Because how does the Most High appease his wrath? And vengeance.
Yep.
When babies crying and women crying and there's butchering going on and they're wicked, the Most High is like,
going by hearing.
yeah, man.
Yep.
So and he loves, hey, what Pac say? Y'all know what Pac said. Revenge is like the sweet and joy, let's get pussy. Cause that's the Most High is an Israel. He's a Judite. Cause what did it say in Sirach? How a eunuch is around a virgin. That's how vengeance is, man. All right, you getting your rocks off, man. Beating the shit out of a nigga, butchering the shit out of a nigga. You know, we don't do it. It's when the spirits possess people to do it, it's appeasing to the Most High.
Last one, Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Hey, Esau was set to die. Esau was set to be overthrown, man. But hey, it's gonna be vengeance in these cities, man. When you see a bunch of degenerates walking around, a bunch of anti-Yahweh Shires, anti-Most Highers, just know it's dead men walking. Bunch of gluttoners and studs and dykes and moles and killers and YNs and 304s. That's butcher food. That's sword food, man. The sword gotta hit something.
Ezekiel the 22nd chapter.
Yeah.
The house of Israel has become unto me as dross.
Yeah.
You know, dross is something like you are like waste.
Yeah.
You know, like your throwaway.
Yeah.
Look at 2/3 our people. That was like the effective parts in the machine.
Yeah, because you get that silver, right? You refine that silver, but it's a lot of impurities, unwanted metals connected to that silver. So you got to get rid of those that dross, the unwanted silver. So 2/3 of our people, they're part of that dross, man. Those are the defects.
The more we get that dross off us, we become the reflection of our we find silver and gold.
The Most I can see himself in us.
Hey, Jeremiah 9, verse 19. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion.
Yep.
How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we are forsaking the land, because our dwellers have cast us out.
You wicked people, for one who depend on this man's system, you took the jab, you're going to take the next implantation. All right, you 100% depend on this man's system. You turned against the Most High. You ignored his prophets. You men, you women, you're all going to die. Your offspring are going to die. It's going to be a lot of these cities are going to be relatively empty, man. Slain of the Lord should be many, man. And what Esau is going to do, it's the sword of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. That's why you niggas can't get carnal. And a lot of you radical pro-black jakes, y'all can't get carnal, man. Because it's a spiritual man is going to discern this is of the Most High. Even a lot of babies and kids going to die. A lot of old folks going to be put to death, man. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Yet hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, O ye women, let your ear receive the word of his mouth.
When a city is full of whores and adultery and that sneaky shit, the book of Ezekiel, one of the Most High told Ezekiel, he said, come here. Look what these bitches doing.
Yeah.
They baking cakes to the Queen of Heaven. Yeah. Right. Or was it Tammuz?
The Queen of Heaven?
Queen of Heaven. He said, look at these bitches, man. And he said, but they was doing it in secret.
Yeah, behind the wall.
So all you sneaky backdoor bitches, they got these crystals. First of all, you got your crystals and you using it for witchcraft. You got these little rituals you got, or you sucking another man's dick and you got a man. The Most High was like, you gonna burn that bitch. Right. So some of you bitches got caught up in burning houses, burning cars. Then your man tried to save you. The Most High said, well, kill that nigga.
Damn.
Like, she backdoor him.
That's how you get to these femicide channels on YouTube. There's so many women like Eve getting burnt by these, they exes.
It's different now. It's different now, man. The Most High got spears on Pookie and Ray Ray. That he Trojan horse Eve.
Yeah. It was a situation I just seen that Twisted Crime happen in Florida. You had this shit she left her man. That's what he did. Shit. He went to her job, broad daylight, walked up to her and just started shooting her. She did. This happened last week at some place in Florida. Man.
I think last year he had a Northern Kingdom broad, man. I think her ex, he chopped up and put it in a suitcase. He butchered up, yeah.
Be like, pretty.
They be pretty.
Yeah. Hey, that shows you the Lord care about their pretty privilege. Man. You know? They work for you for a certain point in time in society.
Yeah.
Because your spirit is your spirit ain't right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High see, remember he judged us.
By the inner man.
From the inner man. Yeah. So her inner man is not right.
And that's why Scripture says that a righteous woman is given to a righteous man.
That's right. And
a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. And that's why, so a great majority of the women are beautiful because the Most High gave them over unto a weak man, a man with low self-esteem. Right. So he didn't feel like he could do any better than her. And then once she broke his heart, he's like, we all gonna die.
Yeah.
You know
How
what I
dare
mean?
you? Hey, and some we all have to experience, man.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, don't let what a woman do change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, statistically, your woman might be fucking somebody, man. But statistically, she might leave.
And I'm gonna say this, but you know what? And I think real talk, every man should go through that one time.
At least one time.
At least one time, so you can see reality for what it is. See, I can't teach you that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to feel that pain for yourself.
The game ain't told, it showed.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's a passionate right to manhood.
Yeah.
But your life shouldn't get turned upside down because your woman left or so-called cheated, man.
You know, Jake done fell off the truth behind that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That
couldn't.
woman on left here.
Yeah.
You know how many holes on left on there?
Operative word holes. Hey, Amos 7:17. Thy wife should be a harlot in the city.
They cursed.
Yeah, they cursed.
They cursed too.
But we're not just dwelling on women, but we giving that admonition like this not the 90s, man. These women got they got phones, social media, they got all this shit. So you never know.
And I'm gonna say this: when
Too
we
much
were coming
access.
up, when
Too
me
much
and
access.
Lamar was coming up, correct me if I'm wrong. Let's say me and Vaughn don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? We compete. We're both competing for this girl. You know, once we got the girl was out.
Yep.
Right? The worst thing at most, I mean, eventually she could cheat on you or break up with you, but we never had to worry about, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing, play all these fucking mind games to make her crave or desire me. Once I had her or once he had her, it is what it is.
Man, how many videos they got on Facebook or social media, right? YouTube. It's like, okay, hey fellas, 10 times your girl's losing, 10 times your girl's losing interest. All right, this is how you, the reason why she did this, fellas, because she lost interest. The reason, like, damn, Jake is so female-centered now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so woman-centered. What about 5 signs the Most High took his spirit from you? So you know what I mean? 10, hey, this is how you please the Most High. Because as much as I love women, bro, she ain't the end all be all.
No.
They're not. I'm not finna act like, hey, fuck these hoes.
Right.
We love women,
We numb to it if it happens.
but we numb to it. Been there, done that.
Videos like that. You read the comments, majority of the comments from modern men, they'll be like, I might as well just stay single.
Yeah.
Playing games like
Yeah.
that. All them type of mind.
Bro, we grown.
I gotta do this and do that for you to feel this certain way.
Well,
a
see,
certain day.
Well, I thought it said that she should serve thee.
Right.
I thought Genesis said that you will rule over her. I thought it said her desire should be unto thee.
Well, remember, Jeremiah, so was that the 30-something chapter?
31:22.
Hey, there's a new thing should come in earth.
A woman shall compass a
So
man.
when you, hey, and I don't know if they're gonna change the wording for that compass, but it actually had lead at one time.
Yeah.
So a woman shall lead a man.
And that's her desires to do that.
That's it. But her cravings, initially, going back to the book of Genesis, supposed to be to appease her man.
You know where? But you know what? It never left. It got outsourced because Eve go hard as hell for her job.
Right.
Eve to get into them careers and stick to them careers, they go hard as hell as nurses and lawyers and prosecutors. They go hard as their desires to please Esau now.
I know y'all seen TikTok videos how Eve would be dressed up and shit for work.
Yeah.
Around the house like bullshit.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
what the fuck?
Yep.
Got two for y'all.
Yep.
And this Sirach
Let's
9
go.
verse 8 in a GNT. Just back up on the beat. When you see a good looking woman, look the other way. Don't let your mind dwell on the beauty of any woman who is not your wife.
So focus on her titties and mass, man.
No.
You know, you gotta focus on the long term. Like a woman is a succubus, man. She really wants your spirit.
Yep.
And she gets jealous when you're doing the right thing for y'all about you all the time.
Mm.
She gets jealous when it's time to throw shit. Or when you have to go to a brother's house and do videos and so on and so forth.
Yeah. A woman really is an extracurricular activity.
That's all.
You know what I'm
she
saying?
is.
You know, so you got certain brothers with, you know what I'm saying, with flings, certain brothers with girlfriends, you got certain people with women, you got certain brothers with wives. So
Yeah.
it's all different.
It's different.
It's different categories,
Yeah.
you know, but the truth is the primary, right?
That's a real woman.
That's the real a
Yeah.
woman. This is the fervent lover right here.
First love, right?
This is the first love right here, you know, but then the Most High will give you those particular dainties and those delicacies and those comforts and that and that sense of God doggone happiness,
Yep.
you know, and because a woman is a man's
Comfort.
A glory.
A glory.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, that's
Can I
right.
say this though?
and pillar of rest.
That's right.
Come on, bro.
That it's true. A woman is our glory and our pillar of rest. And what I've learned is that you have to generate your own happiness because the happiness you get from a woman, it could come and go.
Yes.
Said that in the video,
Because
that's
that
right.
you could be like booed up with it, like going back to the flings, right? You don't know it's a fling yet. You can be thinking like, man, this might be something long term. Next thing you know, she ghosts you. Or y'all just fall out over some shit. Maybe you have to drop her.
Right.
So you have to have a happiness outside of that woman.
Which is your purpose.
Yeah, which is your purpose. And I would add like your hobbies too.
Oh yeah.
Like exercising and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing you.
Something like your happiness on a car or an apartment or a crib or a woman, what happens when that shit is gone? Your happiness is out the door. But if you're completed from your purpose, which we know our purpose, then we're always fulfilled regardless if we add or if we lose.
That's why Scripture says a man without a vision shall perish.
That's right, bro.
Because your vision is entitled to this truth.
Yeah.
Your vision is entitled to your hobbies, the things that you like, the things that make you happy. And then the Most High give you that extracurricular, whether it's some type of food commodity, some type of woman that you like, some type of additional activities. He'll allow you to involve yourself in it. Now you whole and now you complete.
Yeah. Because I'm learning as a man. Shalom. I'm learning as a man. The key is you complete without her.
Yeah.
The key is you got happiness and fulfillment. You got your own world. When I'm learning, the Most High is giving his men their own world. Now, women could join your world.
Right.
She could come into your frame.
Compliment it.
Yeah, she can complement it. She can enhance it. But you gotta build your own world first, man. They call it a frame.
Yeah.
But hey, that's a spirit. And you build your own world, man. And you know what I'm saying? She can kick it with you or whatever. And like you said, whatever you have, a woman, a little chick, however it plays out.
And don't take that shit serious.
Yeah.
You always be prepared, man. That's all.
But the
Heartbreak Hotel, you can check in any day.
Yep. But like I said, men changing, man. Men basically saying, look, nigga, hit the gym. Yeah. She broke up, y'all. She did this. Nigga, I see you at the gym, nigga. Like it's really it's about working out. You know what I mean? Get you a net. It's about the brother. Hey, that's how it's supposed to be.
Create a better version of you.
You look at them other countries. Hey, was it the Elon spot, right? Was the Elon spot where the possible car, right? As we were leaving, Elon was like in a circle dancing. Just the men though. They were just doing them. They'll be on some shit that we'll be on. The women was probably back there somewhere. Yeah, man, they had their own brotherhood, bro. It's brotherhood first. It's brother. When it comes to a nation, it's brotherhood first, man. And we love our women. We love women, but it's brotherhood first, man.
Yeah, it's decent in order. Hey, because we got to take care of ourselves before we can incorporate you into what we got going on. And that's another fall of the curses as well, because you have a lot of men who desire a woman, but she comes with responsibilities that you got to upkeep. Hey, because so you're taking her away from her situation, her household, her father, or whatever her upbringing was, and now she's looking at you like, what do we do, baby?
It's like having a child.
Bro.
The woman, respectfully, it's like you said, we have to take care of the children.
And an adopted child is that, and a child that came from an uncouth environment. Yeah. So the child don't come in order. That's another thing. And you have your needs as a man, or you have your impulses. And Esau markets women as like, I'm going to get her. Oh, she pretty. Oh, she like me back. She called me. But the reality is, like y'all are saying, it's a responsibility. Yeah. It's a responsibility, man.
I had a cousin, I can tell you about New Orleans. He's going back forth. This nigga, Lamar, we talk about him all the time. But this nigga talking about getting a woman. I'm like, bro, you don't even have a career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have a job. So all that shit comes with responsibility.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga,
he's setting it.
You can't afford it.
He's setting himself up to be that category of that bum ass, the band. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they get that gloat from. You know what I mean? Because like you're not ready yet. You got.
This generation of evil.
Shalom.
This not the early 2000s.
Yeah.
They require a lot.
That love on close things, shit.
Yeah, and there's damn.
You can't just use free game though.
Nope.
Yeah, man. Hey, peace is the prize, man. But damn, I think I was gonna make. Yeah, it's the spirit left. You got it.
This is back in Sirach 9 and 8 in the GMT again. When you see a good-looking woman, look the other way. Don't let your mind dwell on the beauty of any woman who is not your wife,
because that's what gets you caught up, man. Yeah. Because a woman, at the end of the day, the possession, she's supposed to be an asset. But at the end of the day, of course, we know, according to the scripture, there's going to be trouble in the flesh. That is food. But a lot of that trouble in the flesh comes from ineffective communication. 90% of these relationships go sour because both parties stop to communicate. Right? Because even with a relationship, you gotta have active listening, effective communication, and even you have to compromise. This is because we're in Esau's kingdom. But according to the scriptures, you're supposed to lead the woman, she's supposed to follow your command. So everything is out of order. But you have to be willing to be compatible and negotiate. But if a woman doesn't respect you, you can't deal, man.
That's period.
You cannot deal.
Period, man.
Period. If she cheat on you and if she doesn't respect you, you gotta go as a man. And I had all sorts, shapes, and sizes.
Come on, bro.
You can bring it up, bro.
Hey, I'm prophesying, dude.
Oh, good, baby.
Hey, because the Sirach, I'm not sure if that's a scripture, because in Sirach 9, go ahead, bro.
Sirach 10:28, it says, "My child, keep your self-respect, but remain modest. Value yourself and your true worth."
It's your dignity.
That's it, bro. And if you have self-respect, you ain't gonna let nobody trump on you.
Yeah.
No matter how you love that person. And that's why it's good to love a woman, but don't be in love with the woman because she's stupid. How can you entrust something that bleeds once a month respectfully, where she feels like this today, she feels like that tomorrow, and this is not even no women bashing, but this is just real life shit.
Yeah, and y'all gonna get it right in the kingdom, the same way we're gonna get it right in the kingdom. Right. You know, but the same way that the great majority of the Israelite men are gonna die here in Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
Even a more greater portion of the Israelite, so-called Israelite women, right? These so-called tribes out there are going to die here in America, man.
You know why we catch so much hell with the woman? Because that was us with the Most High. Because the thing that irked the Most High spirit the most was idolatry. We was out there in the woods sacrificing to Molech.
Tell you what to do, you don't do it.
Yeah. Disobedient. So the Most High showed us ourselves in the form of our women.
Yeah. We looked the Most High dead in the face and said, "I do."
Yep.
We said, "I do."
Yep.
And as soon as he went to work, we
do something different.
Calling another nigga.
Hey, that's why the Most High experience. That's why men of the Most High, they experience certain things with women, because the Most High, he showed us what as a prophet that's prophesizing to his people. I'm going to show you how these people made me feel. So I'm gonna make you go through it as a prophet. So when we did that, the Most High felt intense pain. He felt intense pain, man. Yeah. Worshiping them other gods, them Canaanite guys, man. Hey, Most High felt intense pain, but he showed us. But now that's why our women behave the way they do, because symbolically that was us in the ancient world, man. And like Elder Pastor Hart always gets into, man. If our women was with us, this captivity wouldn't be so bad. Because you can put up with that bullshit at work as long as you can go home to solace.
Look at slavery.
Yeah.
Most part, can't get women until Esau would come in the plantation and rape them.
Yep. That bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Hey man. Hey, some of our people forgot about your motherfucking ass, man. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Shah, we didn't forget who you are, man.
I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah.
A lot of our women are fucked up because of America, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you put all these Americans in the East and bring the people from the East over here, they would have the same type of conflict.
Yeah.
It'll be a cultural shock, man.
The Western world fucked up the minds of the people. Somewhere between slavery and this being Babylon, somewhere between slavery and westernization, our people are fucked up.
Like you said, how the prophets of the Most High, they feel what the Most High went through.
Yeah.
And that's why during the Latin times we moved to what? Now it's how it fits.
Yep.
You know, hey, we get it now, man. That's why we pray to the Lord. Like, we get it. We understand why you moved on assassination.
We're that spiritual woman is showing accountability.
But say prayer answer right, all that works in the judgment he brought upon us, he was righteous by doing so, man.
Yeah, because Jacob have a complex, like why Eve like Pookie and Ray Ray over you. Like it's like a complex, like she like thugs and she like YNs. But look at who we worship in light of how the Most High gave us the world. The Most High gave us the world. We're gonna go after degenerate gods. So yeah, your woman is after degenerate men because you went after the degenerate gods, man.
A rich man that got this beautiful house. He's making what shit? He's a billionaire. He put in over what $200,000 per month, right? So he goes to work. And he comes in and finds his woman in bed with the garden, with the motherfucker cutting grass. Low level nigga. That's what we get to the Most High.
Ex-convict garden.
Yeah.
You have to add that in there.
The damn the damn college kid
bullet
pool
shell,
cleaner.
Say it again, bro.
I said the college kid pool cleaner.
Yeah, the college kid pool cleaner, man. But you know what? This world was meant for the Israelite man to be shaken up and bitter, and it was meant for your ass to howl. You really supposed to be screaming like, "Save me!" It's a system that's set up to make your ass. What did DMX say? Dead end, dead end. Wasn't he saying dead end? Wasn't he saying?
I know that shit sound good.
But he was like dead end, dead end. Yeah, yeah. He was, and he had that movement like, bro, I'm under like pressure. This system is pressure, man. Yeah. It's systemically set up by Yahweh Bashmal Shai to make the Israelite man howl, man.
Right. Hey, bro, through the gift of the Holy Spirit, we get it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The majority of our people, they still making excuses of trying to make money, trying to heal Babylon. Right. Well, here we are within our punishment said, we get it.
Because they learn, our people, 2/3 of our people learn how to make rotel dip in prison. You know what I mean? Literally. They learn how to make rotel. They learn how to have fashion shows. They learn how to have cookouts and slop boxes out of prison.
I seen on TikTok, man, Jacob in prison in the toilet had a seafood bowl inside the toilet, man. I said, God, dang.
That shit.
Jake going live filming himself, but we get the scriptures, bro.
So Rock 42 and 11.
Yeah,
the GMS.
Because the elders had made a point to speak
about
about how you got too much living.
Keep a close watch over your daughter. She is determined to have her own way. If you don't, she will make a fool of you in front of your enemies. You will be a constraint. You will be a constant joke to everyone in town and public disgrace. Make sure that her room has no windows or any place where she can look out to the entrance of the house.
And see, that's the point right there about the windows, man. Because if your daughter have a window in her room, she can be, enticed. She'll be, what I'm saying, she could easily be, sneak out the window. Somebody can sneak in. She could be corrupt. She could be defiled. She just has that luxury of temptation by looking out the window. And the things we have now, when it comes to social media, now that's the window.
That's the window.
So now they look through it. A touchable button, they could be in Africa, they could be in France, they could be up the street, so now they just got so much temptation that they can actually entertain, man. And the men that own it, so that's that window now, man.
That's your question. So did the serpent give Eve a window?
He did. He did. But he can have a vision. And it was actually looking through a window. And then, like you said, somewhere between DMs and Tinder, a woman to have a ride that night.
Yeah. I was thinking too, because not only can you look out, you also can receive.
Yeah.
When that time to where you can receive unsolicited whatever X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. I heard either Jake or maybe Eve break that down. She like, whenever your woman got access to like social media, she would never have control over it.
Yep.
You got access to all these different apps on your phone. It's like a world of apps in the palm of your hand.
and it's a world inside her hand while she's laying down with you.
Hey, that's all women.
Yeah, that's all women. That's why, hey, bro, like it's. Go ahead. It's a demon. That's why social media is banned in certain countries. It's the culprit of adultery and breaking up houses, because Esau paints a picture of a woman like she's a mannequin, like she doesn't have impulses and desires and shit, man. Yeah,
she did.
No, women have lust in them too, and it's men that they lust and crave on social media. And they have access to those men, and those men have access to them.
When you work around like a group of women, like in the Oakland City, and they be talking about sex more than men.
Yeah, women are more lower nature than men, because it's like mentally they're like little thirsty 9th, 10th graders, man. They never grow out of it. They never grow out of it, especially Eve, man. But was the brother have some more scriptures?
Yeah,
because the scripture in Sirach in the 9th chapter. It also goes in like how you shouldn't gaze upon a maid, because you're gonna find yourself paying that bride's price. Because in the ancient world, man, you have to pay for a virgin. You take the clothes off a virgin, have sex with her. Now you gotta,
And then with AI, I'm just looking it up. I know intelligence goes into demon, but artificial goes into like not natural, into men.
Yeah, it's fake.
And what were you referring to?
Like AI. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Elon Musk said, whenever you call upon AI, you're literally summing up demons. So if these women have all these apps and things of that nature, they're being possessed.
They are, but something has happened since the advent of social media, man. These are not the same women that we went to high school with. These are the same women, man.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. To me, what's called intensified it. The COVID, when everybody was at the crib and all they could be on, you know what I'm saying, on their cell phones with the application.
That was their gateway.
Yeah, it was their gateway, man. They're more in tune now.
The world changed. The world's changed.
And that's the eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah.
So if you constantly looking at all that different shit, you opening your window, man, to receive anything you looking at.
Sure, right.
Yeah, like playing with a Ouija board.
Yeah.
At that point.
At that point, yeah.
Well, I mean, when I was a little kid, I didn't know all that shit. You could do all that shit.
Yeah.
When I see you, I said, God.
But you know what?
Training.
Somewhere between that and casual dating, the stimulation is too high. So now you can't please your woman because she done had so many men. She's been exposed to so much, or she's seen so much. Those roses they talk about now.
Mm-hmm.
So the woman is sexually overstimulated.
Yeah, you can't even do nothing.
You can't do nothing.
If my girl asked me to come twice, I think of another bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Cause look, bro, your ride not enough. Even if you do right by the bitch,
you can't compete with that.
You can't compete with the streets. You can't compete with them little toys. And then your mind, it's like your mind overstimulated because you grew up watching PORN. So the one of the fights that I learned in this truth is to go back to your natural state. That's like you can't enjoy fruit like that because you're too busy eating candy. So it's hard to enjoy women if you just always looking at women on the internet.
So you put the internet women down and do what you gotta do naturally.
Yeah.
And you put the candy down so you can enjoy the natural fruits.
The pleasures of the Most High.
That's right.
Because then your rod will come back, your blood flow will come back. Hey, you take that, but the Most High gave us herbs too. Hey, that black seed oil, that ashwagandha, that maca, that ginseng. Oh yeah. But what's the ingredients on the red top? It's the different herbs, man. But
I still need to get one of those.
Yeah, I still gotta get one too.
Me 3.
But but you know what I noticed will boost testosterone? One thing I noticed that boosts testosterone, man, is fasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do an extended fast. Yeah, your voice might feel deeper or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, a few years ago, you told me leg day too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, lower body resistance training. Lower body, because Esau is attacking our testosterone, man. But what happens is Esau gives you food. It's a hormone inside your body that the food you eat, it'll cause a switch. And instead of producing testosterone, you'll start producing estrogen.
To back you up, that's the reason why cereal became big when it was coming up.
I think it's called aromatase.
Cereal. Esau was using
aromatase
cereal to bring down testosterone.
Yep, like Kellogg's, I believe.
Yeah, Kellogg's.
But you know what the real fight is, bro? If you let go of ultra processed food.
Yes, sir.
If your diet is clean, you intermittent fast. I speak as a friend, I'm not a doctor. You intermittent fast and you have a whole food diet, like this, you have a one ingredient eating plan. So the food you eat is directly from nature and it's one ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why, and I know you seen this on TikTok. Those health influencers tell us how to shop. They say you always stay around the corners of the grocery store.
Yeah, because you got the meats, the dairy, you know, the eggs, the vegetables, the produce. Because in the middle, 90% of that shit in the middle is bullshit. Because you know what I learned about like insulin. Insulin determines like where your food goes, right? And what happens is it's certain food that you'll eat. Insulin says, we don't really know what the fuck that is. Put it in the fat department.
Yeah.
We don't really know how to metabolize all this shit. Mm-hmm. So just put it in the energy storage department, which manifests as fat on your body.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's something to consider.
Yeah.
All that processed shit, your body can't really process that.
Men go to the stomach.
Yeah.
Women go to like
hips
and when the fat goes to your stomach, it causes that switch. It causes that estrogen production. Yeah, switch. I forgot what you call it, but I think they call it estrogen bellies. When you start getting that gut, because like by science, the more fat you have on your stomach, the more likely you're going to produce that estrogen. Because the high insulin causes that, man. So when you get that gut, you get your fat down, man.
long as you have that gut, you're more successful getting diabetes.
Yeah.
And you can't do crunches to get rid of your gut.
It's diet.
You have to bring your body fat percentage down.
Hey, may I say this too? Because one way I be watching Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube. Watch Dr. Eric Berg. He's one of them guys. He one of them guys. But what happens? Carb, sugar, it all turns into glucose in your body.
Yep.
You produce, you can only store so much, and when it turns to glucose, that glucose turns to glycogen in your liver and your muscle. But you only have a storage capacity to hold so much. After that, it turns into fat. So you have to have a system such as intermittent fasting that gives your body a large enough window to burn off the carbs and then go to the fat. Most Americans, they eat so frequently that they never get their bodies a large enough window to actually access that fat storage. You only have so much glycogen or energy in your liver and your muscle, but you got tens of thousands of calories in the form of stored fat in your body. So through intermittent fasting or possibly a low carb diet, you allow your body to become fat adaptive. When you become fat adaptive, your body uses your fat as an energy source. And that's one good way to get that fat down.
You can work out faster because the thing is, you know, like if you really want to target body fat, you know, you could get on the incline. You can put that motherfucker on 10 speed, 2.5, 3.2, and things of that nature. But walking is going to target fat loss.
Yep.
And at the same time frame, lift the weights.
The stair stepper too.
Yeah, the stair stepper.
The kettlebell.
Just doing crunches and shit like that.
Ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna do it. It comes with a good diet and working out, like lifting that iron. Because when you lift iron, you increase your metabolic rate. And basically, then when you do that, of course, your body is in a state of fat burning for the next several hours.
Hey, but also your body weight, the calisthenics, lifting your own body. Yeah, because but just to add, but you said something important. Working out in a fasted state, because 30 minutes into your workout, you're gonna start burning fat.
And you don't have to do it. You can do it 3 days out the week. You don't gotta do it every day. You can work out 20 to 30 minutes. But Jake shouldn't be walking around with bigger ass stomachs.
But once again, you program, you create you a structure that allows your body to start burning fat for energy, and you got tens of thousands of calories worth of energy in the form of fat in your body.
Yes, sir.
So what happens is there's no grocery store, no Kroger, no Walmart in the wild. Yeah. So your body's grocery store is its fat storage, its energy storage. Is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right. So hey, look, with that, we hope this live stream was of edification. Once again, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. Once again, we want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Shalom. Shalom.
Like 6 and 7 years old.
Man, that's